Well, hey, good morning, everyone. Welcome to the Blue Gamer Bluecast Morning Show. Let me adjust this a little. I'm your host, Adam Blue, 30 plus year video game enthusiast and industry analyst. And today, for October 14th, 2025, I'll run through the latest gaming news, kind of move my camera around to get it in the exact position I want, and talk about what I've been playing. Funny little intro there. Still figuring out lighting and stuff and camera position, but I think we're good. All right, let's hope everyone had a good Monday yesterday. Yesterday was Monday. I did a lot of cool stuff happening. Um, Workout, kids stuff. Kids didn't have school, but they had their own things to do. And I worked and then worked out and then played some games. So what games did I play? Well, here we go. Yesterday, Sonic Racing Cross Worlds. Of course, playing that some more. My wife and I, in fact, finally beat the next Grand Prix on I forget if it's supersonic speed, whatever the hardest one is before you can unlock the hardest. Wow, more than Mario Kart, is there this like focus you have to have? Because even though the items can ruin you at the end, you can almost plan around that. And one is focusing on how you can really get ahead of the other racers, just so you're far enough ahead that any damage doesn't, hold you back. Also, it's I guess the weapons and the items that you're holding on to, because sometimes they can come in as a shield. There's some defensive maneuvers depending on what items you have, and so if you have the option to get two, that's good. There are ways that I could edit my loadout to where I would have three and that you can switch between them. So that's an option if you have those skills on your character, which is just another cool element and level of Sonic Racing Cross Worlds. So there's a lot of experimentation you can do, and I'm just glad my wife enjoys it for how intense it is. All right, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Splintered Fate. So an update came out, and I'm really wanting to see if it runs better on the Switch. As soon as I started downloading the update, my wife was like, "Hey, do you want to play Sonic?" So hopefully I'll get back to it here in a little bit. In the Mario Kart world, right when I got off work, right before my daughter went to work, we played Mario Kart World. In fact, we ended up beating a Grand Prix that was the last one, and it unlocked a new one that I didn't even know they had available. So that's cool. There's just a lot of cool stuff to do. And that was about it. I actually didn't get into any Castlevania. I'm having some issues with the emulation with an external controller for some reason. Not on my main PC, but on my ROG Ally. It might have to do with the ROG Ally having an embedded controller, and I'm trying to play with an external controller, but in a packaged emulation that is given to me. I don't know. We'll try to figure out. Some other people have had those issues. Sometimes it works. It's really weird. But it's really making me, and actually I'll have it soon. Well, I do have it. So I have the Japanese version of Dama's Collection. I wonder if I could put that in and it will play just the North American region. Because I would just rather be sitting on the Switch in the living room playing it while everyone's using the TV. So yeah. But that's it. That's it. Didn't really play too much, but that makes sense. It's a Monday, right? A lot of times gaming is just a little quick pastime. Hey, just do something real quick, or with the family or something. Usually my longer plays, like with Order of Ecclesia, is usually on the weekends. Okay. Let's check this out. Here's a game coming out called, and let me see if I do that. I think you guys could still see a bunch. It's interesting because for me, it full screens, but it doesn't. Anyway. Unleash the Avatar. So remember yesterday when I was talking about that news item where it seems Souls-like games are way more popular in the Asian Pacific territory. So you got Japan, China, all those areas over there, including India, because this game is made by an Indian developer, AOS Games, AOS. It's called Unleash the Avatar. And I looked at a little bit of it, and I got to say, I'm impressed. We're going to look at some of this combat here. So, a couple things that shouldn't matter, but for some reason I feel like bringing up is sometimes you might look at a game and it doesn't look AAA. But I think nowadays we can't rely on that anymore. What AAA usually means being bought by Saudi Arabia. No, I'm just joking. But I guess what we're seeing here is what are the mechanics in play, and it's really cool because there is this dodging or blocking sort of thing in dodging. And then even the enemy moving when he went to attack him. And then let's say if he's going to pull off like a special, let's see. Because it looks like there's a bar right below the health for the enemy, and I'm not too sure if that's supposed to be. Look at that! Look at this. That's pretty cool. Again, it's not like it's a Western dev AAA type thing or even Japanese. How often do we hear about games coming out of India? And even the mood here looks great. The atmosphere. I'm the type that have never really cared about graphics except in the context of having a gaming PC, right? It's like I don't need games to have the best graphics. Ooh, the cloth looks good on them. But if games have good graphics, I want to run them as best as possible. So, which lately, it's funny. I've had this 3080 Ti since 2022. As I've gotten older, I think I've went longer with my generations of GPUs. A lot of times too, it's just because optimization or, I don't know. That's actually going down a whole other topic. I should say for some other time, but I love the way this looks, guys. Even though I'm kind of tired of the Souls-like genre, not tired of it, but I've moved on. It depends on the game. I will try this out. And I like that it's a different culture than we're used to that's developing the game. Lots of good reasons to play that. Okay, let's check this out. I'm curious about this. New emulator, Ymir, now boasts over 90% compatibility with the Sega Saturn's library. Now that sounds cool, but the other part that I thought was interesting, and it's introducing low-level CD block emulation, boosting accuracy. Does this mean that you can have a CD run? Okay. I don't know what M68EC000 bus timings mean. Actually, let me try something funny. Give me a second. Let's do this together. New chat. Okay, what does this mean? Made Saturn emulator for this means the emulator now simulates the Saturn CD block, responsible for reading data from CDs more accurately at a hardware level, as if it were the actual console. This allows for better compatibility with games that rely on timing quirks or data streaming behavior. Okay, so it's nothing to do with actually running a CD. I thought maybe they built out the emulator, you put a CD in, read. I don't know. That might be a hardware thing, really. Like FPGA, how they're really able to streamline that in a small level. So this is just really, it's emulating what it's like using a CD. It's very interesting. Very interesting the ways that you can experience an old game. You want to emulate it? You want to emulate the CD? You want to buy an FPGA to take care of that? Or the original modded? There's so many ways. Anyway, so now that I know what this is about, I'm not as interested. But it's still cool. I like Saturn. Okay, the Game AI-powered Time Crisis Lycan is up for pre-order. Let's look at this. Japanese company Taisei Denki caused quite a stir when it announced it was creating an AI light gun to bring Namco's Time Crisis coin-op home. After its initial crowdfunding campaign smashed its target goal, okay, you're just linking me back. I should have known. No, it doesn't matter how much you click in. Finally, let's look at this. So it's cool that it's got these games, but it's so I've invested in a light gun, but it's for any game. So I don't know if it's just like here is a new type of light gun that will work with modern TVs, and here's some games we've been able to license. But I wonder if really it could be used. I'm gonna have to do more research on this because all this looks really cool. So I bought, and I think I talked about it on here. I just never. It was like last summer. I bought some light guns, and I could not get them to work. It was such a pain in the butt. So I'm gonna look into this more to see if it um can be more. Wait. Our gun control automatically detects and adjusts to any monitor. Okay, I was about to say like guns, but this still seems. Oh, it says all gone. Oh, so has this ended? And I didn't see. Let's see. Last yeah, it might have been because I don't think you can grab anything anymore. Not that I know if I would because I have some light guns, but this is really cool. I kind of wish the light gun thing came back and was bigger, and I'm surprised it didn't because of, Guitar Hero, but maybe the gun thing, maybe that's the issue. I don't know. Okay. Here's what we're going to do. We are going to play the demo for Painkiller. Let me load it up. I'm debating mouse, keyboard, or controller. I'm going to start with controller, and then we'll go to mouse, keyboard. I would think I would prefer mouse, keyboard, but that might just be for online, like multiplayer. Okay. Okay, there we go. Launching. And launch. What? Yeah. And there we go. All right. Oh, compiling shaders. Oh gosh, we know what this is all about. Unreal Engine, right? While it's compiling the shaders, let me confirm. New Painkiller game engine. Unreal Engine 4. Yeah, so, this is, in my opinion, an issue that should go away with Unreal Engine, but it's like, oh man, it's like commercials at the beginning of a movie. It's like, in order to pay for the movie, these companies want money from advertisers. In order to use all the graphic quality in the game, you gotta like load all this shit. It would be more interesting if developers were able to make a game that didn't require that sort of thing to happen. I know. But Unreal Engine has these issues sometimes. It's pretty annoying. And it's funny because I would think, how would you even know? It's not a big deal, but I think it's you play so many games, someone like me, Unreal Engine so many times, after a while, it's like when something's Unreal Engine, and there's this anticipatory frame drop that happens. Not all games. Oh, does it say play online with people? So is it multiplayer? That's actually pretty cool. All right. Wait a minute. Okay. So there's this new feature in Meld, the streaming software I'm using, that automatically captures the game and the audio. And so I was having some double game audio. That's gone. But it's cool to know that was an option. Okay. Let's do this. I'm actually excited about this. I played the original Painkillers. I don't think I've ever beat one, maybe? Actually, that's a good question for Exophase. Let me bring that up while this is compiling shaders still. Look at all this loading. I'm telling you guys, I think it's unnecessary. Okay, no. What? Painkiller. Wow, it says there are no... Oh, wait, because I'm on my Xbox profile. Wow, and it's still loading. Loaded. But it is a demo. There's also that issue.
Beyond the mortal realm,
and it's
purgatory is stricken by a demon
just
infestation.
slideshows. Okay.
The fallen angel Azazel builds a demonic army
So I
from
have
marred human souls.
It's shown that I've played Painkiller
Rising
Overdose,
from
Painkiller
slumber
Resurrection,
are his
Painkiller Redemption.
monstrous Nephilim.
It doesn't
They
show
will lead the army to
time
raise
I've
the
spent
earth.
on the game until
Yet a team of
Painkiller
unlikely mortals are
Black,
charged with a holy
2011, and that's just 12 minutes. But
to
then there's
stop
in
Azazel.
2015 Painkiller Hell and Damnation
You
that I
are
spent
one
3
of
hours
them.
on. So it must have been like a previous Painkiller. I don't know. Or it's probably not even on here. Because I think it goes back to like 2011.
I am the Archangel Metatron. The
All right,
scribe
let's
of mankind
do some
and the voice of the Creator. I won't ask
Grab some
you
things. Okay.
because it doesn't matter.
Escape the prison.
Hurry along now.
Where am I?
Okay, that looks cool. The script
We're
is sort of
currently experiencing a demonic infestation. Care to
eyeballs
help?
looking at me.
Listen, pal, I can barely remember who I am right now.
Oh, there's someone
But if
talking.
it's demon killing you want, I'm in.
Good. Because
Let me
that
adjust
wasn't
my,
a
because of my
choice.
right hand. Well, that's kind of interesting. Do you just like slide everywhere?
Are you one of my loyal followers?
I am loyal only to the Holy Scripture, not a twisted harpy like you.
Normally,
Okay.
I'd have a banquet cherry upholstered with your
Oh,
skin.
no.
But I'll tolerate your ignorance for now. If
Are
it
there-
means I'll be
Are
free
there
of
girls
this ugly
complaining
cage.
about stuff?
Proceed to the Bastion of Redemption.
All right, punch with
Is
X.
he speaking to us?
Worthy of wielding celestial weapons.
Hold RT to rotate and use the painkiller. Hitting enemies with the painkiller generates ammo. You'll always have the painkiller at hand under L when you run out of ammo. That's cool.
This one is demonic.
Alright, I hear the fans going on my computer.
I'm a Reverend Knight. I shouldn't use things made by demons.
Yes,
I gotta pick
yes,
up
they
there.
all say that. Yet even the largest, most impressive weapon is but a tool. It's what you do with it that counts.
Oh, cool, dash. There's slide oh. I thought I was gonna be cool, guys. Okay, let's do this again. Up here, up here. Dash with B. And I it's better to jump in the dash. Okay. And then double oh. Okay. Environments look pretty neat. But let's fight. Oh, here we go.
This is more like it. A true demon-slaying weapon.
Heck yeah.
Also a demon-made weapon. But you
Oh wait, what's that? Oh, with RB, which is a weird. That's a weird place for that button to be. But it's like a grapple ability. And then maybe switch. Cool. Oh. Frame skip. Purple. Lots of frame skipping going on here. It's a demo. It's unreal. Okay. I just punch that.
Where in the blazes am I? Hell itself.
Something said bot
Welcome
for
to
a second.
Purgatory, pal.
Did you see that?
Hope you like killing demons.
Slide
I
down the
do.
stairs.
Just not much good at it. That's what
What's that
got me
look?
here in the first place.
Okay, I guess I wasn't supposed to hit him. Oh. You can tag it around. Okay, interesting.
Open that gate, will you?
I can do that.
Ah, so there
Thanks.
is.
I'm heading to the
I
bastion.
like that actually. You know, it's like, what could they be doing with this? And so far, and while it hasn't really gone fully into it, I could see the kind of nature of like having co-op people.
Now we're talking. I'm guessing
Oh,
this one
yeah.
is also demonic.
And then yeah, that RB. It's like it grabs onto something. And I don't know if I'm supposed to like press something else to pull them to me. Escape the canal. New objective. Path to the bastion of something. Okay. When focused on a hook. Oh, it's just a grappling
If you
hook.
wish to quickly traverse
Huge fan. Huge fan.
in your
Okay.
weapon is one of the glowing skulls suspended in the air.
There we go. Some more over there. Are there any like secrets? Ooh. I don't know if I did that right, but I did something. All right. Watch that.
Inflict elemental damage to stun
Use
a large
your weapon attachment to stun demons. Stunned enemies expose. Okay.
So tough.
Cool. So purple's for health, and I was able to stun the dude and then hook to him and then kill him. That's pretty fun. So it has like kind of the Doom, sort of the newer Doom games where there's like a way to kind of quickly reduce the distance between an enemy so you can kind of quickly get back into battle real fast. And also a way to do those kills. See, look, there's bots down there. Can I like tell them to? Okay. Oh, but I will
Damn it! Could
revive
use a
them.
little help here.
Oh, it's like the silent hill. Oh, and I'm getting raided. Like, headshot. I kind of like just the painkiller because I can go up and tear him up, but should I kill this guy first?
So much for scouting, huh?
Well,
So that is
game
neat. I do like
Much
that there's this
obliged.
companion thing going
I could
on.
do
You know, I
with
really
some
like that
healing
from
if you can
Dragon's
spare it.
Dogma.
Not really.
Even
But I'm feeling charitable.
you know, just as simple as Portrait of Ruin, you know, where you have like the two characters. Okay. Got a flask, and it looks like
Health
let's-
deployed. Heal up.
committed to purgatory
Cool.
never truly die.
So there's some tactical, strategic elements in this game as you play it, not just the shooty, even though it has
He's
the
full of useful advice, isn't he?
Sometimes, but mostly he's full of something else.
Okay, yeah, down at the bottom it shows how there's different alternative. Is that health still there to get? Oh, nice.
That was a peculiar sensation. I hope not to repeat it often.
So,
That's what my wife used to say.
and maybe it's just the beginning of the game, but I wonder if it's built, like I was talking about yesterday with Aliens Fire Team Elite, is this like a game built out as just a cool experience, but they've added multiplayer? I don't think I need that yet. Actually, no, because I throw that. Yeah. Okay. What do we have here?
Behold, the
Oh, that's just to
bastion
bounce
of
around in the world, because I bet we're going to fight a bunch of monsters here.
Purge this place of its demonic infestation.
With pleasure.
I was seeing if you could hold down the button to, like, just hang, but you can't. Oh, enemies. Hello. Oh, wow. Oh, okay. This also has a grenade. Pretty cool. Oh, right now. But yeah. Damn. Okay, I'm starting to get it. I like the flow of combat.
We put them out of
The bastion is now yours. I suggest making
Alright,
this your base
stuff
of
up here I can
operations
grab.
for future incursions against the demon hordes.
there. So we're the vanguard of the angel army now?
Don't get too full of yourselves.
Oh.
You're neither angels.
Oh, ammo or health.
Mercenaries would be more
Interesting.
appropriate. They are expendable.
That one catches on quick.
So yeah, this room does have... Man, this reminds me of a game I was playing recently.
I have important
This
missions
layout.
for you.
And it was very hard, and I was running around having to fight a bunch of guys. It was Zombie Army.
After all,
Zombie Army 4.
It will be a long one.
Okay.
Very long one.
Are they just still talking? Yeah. Okay, there we go. Okay, this is getting near the end. We'll see if there's something else. I wonder if this is like the main intro, and when you're done, then you can do co-op with friends or whatever. We'll wait for it to load.
I am to charge you with a holy mission of the
New
great
objective tutorial. Prepare
or
yourself.
moderately great.
Go to the armory. Well, I think that'll be enough for now. That was a quick look at the new Painkiller 2025 coming out October 21st. So that's actually very soon. So if you guys are interested, there is a demo. And you know what? It is fun. I'm going to play this game. It has that sort of classic feel, but enough going. I mean, it could get boring, but I do like that you have bots with you and you control them with the D-pad. I also like with the weapons, they're secondary, which is normal, but I really feel like there was a big impact with the secondary, as if it was like a finisher or a starter, like it's part of a chain. So yeah, that Painkiller, and I'll actually show that real quick here, just to just to show the Painkiller here. Visit store, $39.99. So I would feel like it would be a up to 20-hour experience, I think, if that's their plan, like it just straight up playthrough for that price, probably. But yeah, the co-op thing is very interesting. I think that kind of adds to the value of this. So, well, all right, I'm going to head out. That was a lot of fun. Painkiller seems cool. There's other demos too that I wanted to play, but there's not time for all of them. So maybe we'll get to that later. But yeah, that'll be it. I hope you have a good rest of the day. We will talk later. Until then, have a good one. See you.